Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a completed pages video of all the pages that I've done for 2022. So I didn't really start coloring again until I think it was March or April of this year, 2022. And so when I grabbed my books and started tabbing really what I was going to show you, there's quite a few. I've had a very busy year. So I'll try to make this fairly short so I'm not rambling on for hours. But we're going to go through basically all the books of mine that I have colored in, and no particular order. So some of them you'll definitely see were, mandalas that I was coloring earlier in the year as to how I'm coloring now. So, they say practice definitely helps, and it certainly has helped my coloring. Okay, so we're going to start with this one here, my mandala collection, which is my first 3 books. All right, let's make some room here. Okay, so let's get started. Very first design in pretty pinks and blues. Really like this one actually. And I've colored this one a few times. That's another thing too. If you go on my Instagram account, Nicola__designs, you'll see most of these pictures on there that I have posted. All right. Oh, this one. Yeah, I love this one. I love blue. I put blue in a lot of my pictures because I love the color blue. And this one was all blues. A little bit of a challenge. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see, have a better view. Yeah, so I gave myself the challenge of just using my blues. I believe this was Prismacolors, and I was so happy with how it turned out. Oh, more blue. Shocker. Yeah, this one was actually a 1 pencil challenge. So I had seen somebody else's account do this, and I loved the idea of just challenging myself to take 1 pencil and see if I could color a whole mandala, and that's what I did. So this was Prismacolor as well, and I think it might be, I want to say ultramarine blue. It is, the color is on my Instagram account, but yeah. So that was a fun challenge, and I was really, really happy with how that one turned out. Kind of reminds me of like Wedgwood china whenever I look at this picture. Okay, so this one I didn't post because I did not like it. But, there's an example of, you color one and it's like, ugh, I don't know. I think it's just these colors just didn't make me feel good when I was coloring them. And anyways, but I thought I would show it regardless because it was one that I did this year. So this one's nice and bright and cheery, and was done with Polychromos. And I had seen somebody do the wasabi tape around the border. So that's what this is. I just wanted to try that out, and yeah, I was happy with it. I do like this one. It's very bright and cheery, and I love that saying. I think that everyone should try to be the reason that someone smiles today. So this one is a fairly recent one I did, Polychromos as well, and I haven't posted it yet. I have a few. A lot of times I will color and then I save my pictures in a folder, and then that's how, and then I'll post them on Instagram. So I always have like, maybe 6 ready to go. So I'm not, I've always got something that I can put on there on my account. And yeah, so this one you'll probably see in the new year. And this is the same thing with this one. I haven't posted it yet, but you'll see it next year sometime. My little ladybugs. This one was, I believe, I think this was Polychromos. I really should write it down. So this, same thing. That was Polychromos as well. And it was part of, you know, the fall colors. So I think I posted this one in October, but I was really happy with how it turned out. I just love these colors together. No, this one, I colored it, took a picture, and then I did this background. I was trying to do like inking, and as you can, it's very clear it did not work out. I did not like I didn't like using it. I'm not big on backgrounds. I always worry about ruining my picture, and I did ruin this one. But anyways, it turned out, like the actual picture turned out well. The background, not so much, but you know, that's the way it goes, right? You gotta try. All right, so the next book is Mindful Mandalas Volume 2. This is an older cover. I actually have the new cover here. So when I had done this cover, I didn't like the colors, so I changed it. And so that's the newest cover. But I colored in this book, and we're gonna go fairly quickly with this one. These are a lot of older ones that I did. Worry less, smile more. Yes, definitely. So you can see these are I was starting to learn how to do a little bit more shading, and so a lot of these were done last spring. I like this one. This was done with Polychromos. And this one was Prismacolors. Very bold. And I think this was Prismacolors as well. Okay, so that's it for that book. Okay, the next book is Mandalas with Beautiful Borders, Volume 2. All right, this is definitely an old one. In fact, I think these were with the first pencil crowns I bought. I think they were Castle Art. So I was using those for a while, and then I started seeing other people coloring my designs, and I was just so blown away at how amazing everybody was coloring. So I thought, well, I need to up my game a bit. So I went out and I bought a small pack of Prismacolors and loved them. And then I ended up buying the 150 set. Yeah, these are all like older ones I did. This one is a fairly recent one that was with Polychromos. So yeah, I was using Prismacolors for quite a while, and then I switched to Polychromos, which I actually prefer. These are Polychromos too. Yeah, so there were a few in that book. All right, moving on to Mandalas with Beautiful Borders, Volume 3. I did a lot in this book. It might take us a while to go through them. Okay, this was all with markers. I prefer colored pencils, but I know a lot of people like to use markers, so I wanted to just try it and see how I like them. I think these were brush pens. And yeah, so you can see a little bit that it went through. What I always do, even with colored pencils, I always put a piece of white cardstock behind my pictures when I'm coloring. And then that way, if you don't have any indentations on the next picture. So I've always done that, and I highly recommend that everybody do that. Okay, so this was, I believe, Prismacolors. So this picture, I haven't posted it yet, but it will be up probably again in the new year. And so I took my pictures and everything, and then I decided to just try this technique where you outline with white, which I've seen a lot of people do on Instagram. And I started it and I didn't like it. So I stopped. Yeah, it wasn't for me, but I wanted to see. You know, it probably would look really cool if I finished it. Maybe even just doing this inside bit with the outline. I don't know. I might come back to it, but yeah, we'll see. I kind of like it without, but anyways, moving on. And this one was fun to do. I really love those colors. Ah, my all green mandala. Again, another challenge, just using greens. These were with Prismacolors, and they have a nice range of greens in their set. So yeah, that was really fun to do. This one was a popular one. A lot of people liked it. This was done with Polychromos and with fall colors, with those nice blues, just to make them pop. Love this one too. And these were Polychromos. This is Prismacolors. Another really bright one. These kind of make me think of like St. Patrick's Day, like little 4-leaf clovers. Polychromos, another nice bright one. Oh, so this one, so I colored this one, and it was with Prismacolors. Took my pictures, and then I wanted to just try this technique of kind of shading it. I don't know, again, I'm just not good at backgrounds. I think I have a lot of fear of ruining my pictures. And again, I looked at it, thought, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, does it look okay? It's, I think it looks better without, but, and maybe it's just I need to practice a bit more. But, yeah, you know, again, you got to try these things and see what you don't like, right? And this one, Polychromos. And my all brown challenge. This one's kind of cool because it looks like there's a lot of like golds and bronze and browns in there. So that was a fun one to do. There we go. And that is volume 3. Okay, and next we've got Mindful Mandalas, volume 3. There are a few in here. Oh, this one I did the welcome page, which I've never colored the welcome page up to this point, and that was kind of fun to do. This one was done with Polychromos. Again, I love this color combination with the pinks and the blue and this sort of limey green. I do a lot of this color palette. This was a picture I did for Thanksgiving, which was, of course, you know, I am thankful for everything I have. Good for Thanksgiving. The fall colors. Those were colored with Polychromos. And this is a Prismacolor one I did quite recently. Kind of a soft colors. This was done with Polychromos. Oops, going on there. There we go. Yeah, very similar color palettes actually. Kind of like this one with the pink going into the yellowy or orangey color there. And a Christmas one. I just recently posted this one. I'm not big on Christmas colors actually, and I've really embraced it this year though. I've done quite a few with the Christmas colors and I've kind of enjoyed it. So that's that book. Okay, in my Mandalas with Beautiful Borders collections, that's 1, 2, and 3. I have actually just one in here. And it's this one, which was one of my most recent posts. Wintry Blues. And it was colored with Polychromos. I really like this one. It's so pretty. And last but not least is my newest book, Mandalas with Beautiful Borders, Volume 4, which is very dirty. And I think all this, all this on my book is from my desk, from not cleaning my desk, from just like when you sharpen, and it just gets so filthy. So that's why the book is so dirty. So this book, I've actually colored quite a few. I'm trying to maybe color all of the designs in here. That's sort of my goal, and I am well on my way. So we're going to go through this one. Oh, look, I colored the welcome page on this one as well. Aha, didn't think I had to. All right, this is lots of purple, colored with polychromos. And yeah, it's kind of a neat color palette with this sort of greeny gray in here. Yeah, it works really well together. This is another one I did for fall, which I absolutely love. Just these colors worked well with this sort of sunflower looking flower in the middle. Yeah, I really love this one. I was so happy with how it turned out. Lots of pinks and purples and greens. And that one, I'm not sure. I don't think I've posted this one yet, so you'll see this one eventually come up on my Instagram account. Here's another Christmassy one I did. I was really happy with how that one turned out. Love the blues in this one. So I think all of them in this book have been colored with polychromos. I'm pretty sure. That's what I pretty much mostly color with these days. There's a nice bright one. Don't think that one's been posted yet. This one has been posted. For some reason, every time I look at this one, I think of a circus tent. I think it's the colors. It's the red and the orange and the yellow together. But a lot of people like this one. I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but yeah, you never know. This is my newest one. Hasn't been posted yet, but wow, I was really happy with how this turned out. I mean, it's so vibrant, and yeah, it's it photographed nicely as well. There's a nice soft one. Again, there's those pinks and the blue and the green. I told you I use them a lot. They make me happy when I use this color palette. I love it. Oh, I loved this one. This is another I think it's Christmassy. And oh, I was so happy with how it turned out. And I love this color palette. I will definitely use this color palette again. I just think it's, everything just looked really harmonizing. What do you think? I like it. I think it's, you know, the red and the blue and the green together works well. Another softer one. The pink, purple, green, and blue combo. So this one, I saw somebody on Instagram post one of my designs, and they colored on the outside of this border, and I loved it. I just thought that was ingenious. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that more. So I was really happy with how that turned out. It really framed it nicely. And there's another Christmas one, which I don't think I've posted that one yet. That'll be coming up probably very soon. Try to get all the Christmas ones up on Instagram before the end of the month. And there's I think this one was like my snow and ice one. Very wintry. This was a pretty one. I like this one too, the green and purple together. Classic combo. And that one's up on Instagram. And don't think I've posted this one yet. Like I said, I've got a few that I need to get on there. And then I've got one that I'm working on right now. I don't know if I can find it. My newest one. It's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So this is my newest one. So you can see I'm just working on the border now. And that is it. Quite a bit of work that I did for 2022. And I'm sure there'll be lots more in 2023. So I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. And if you liked this video, please like it. Thank you.